Hello class. Today we are learning how to make illuminated letters. An illuminated letter is basically just a fancy word to say decorated letter. So here's my example. I did the letter B and I drew all kinds of fun patterns and designs on it. Now, your illuminated letters can look however you want. Some people add animals or flowers or people. You can draw objects in your letter, or it can just be abstract, like this one. This one is an abstract designs where I use like stripes and checkerboards and polka dots and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of up to you what yours ends up looking like. But I want to show you basically how to get started. So while everyone's drawing might look different, I do kind of want to show you how you would get started. So we're going to start with a piece of paper, and I would suggest starting with a pencil. Pencils are good just in case you mess up and need to erase. So now you're going to pick the letter you want to do. You could do a letter in your name, or you could just pick any old letter. Now I'm going to do the letter C. Now I want to make this a fancy letter C. So first thing I'm going to do is just draw the letter C normal. And I'm going to draw it lightly. I can always make it darker later. Then I want it to look more like a bubble letter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and trace around the letter C like this. Right? So now my letter C has some thickness to it. Now I'm going to make this a little bit fancier because I think it'd be fun to turn my letter C into something. So I'm actually going to make my C a little fancier and give it a head. My letter C is going to look like it's a dragon or a snake or something. So I'm going to give it like a face. So I'm being creative and adding details now. Now yours might look completely different than mine. You might not do a face at all. You might just add patterns and designs or whatever else you want. But I am adding some detail to mine so that it kind of looks like a snake. Or maybe even like a dragon. I might even have fire coming out to make it a dragon. And again, yours can look any way you want. I'm just kind of giving ideas at this point. Maybe some spikes. Now I'm going to go through and outline it. So I have my basic design ready. Now I'm just going to outline my design just so it shows up better. Now I'm outlining with a marker, but you really could outline with anything. It doesn't have to be a marker. You could outline with a crayon or colored pencil. We just want our design to show up really nice. I'm going to draw some details, because all good pictures have details. So I'm adding scales. And then I'm going to add a background. I've decided mine's coming out of the water. Splash. And that's my picture. Now I'm going to color this in. Again, you can make yours look however you want. It does not have to look like mine. You can use crayons, colored pencils, markers, whatever you want to color with. This one, in my previous one, I chose to use markers for this one. But you could easily use crayons or colored pencils or paint or whatever it is you want. I'm going to do paint this time because it's been a long time since I've painted. But again, you can color yours however you want. Now this next part we're going to fast forward because it's going to take me a little time to color. Plus everybody's drawing is going to look different anyway, so there's no need to copy mine. So I'm just going to quickly go through and paint my design. All right, I am now finished. I've colored the whole thing and my illuminated letter is done. It's time for you to work on yours.